Hello everyone, my name is Kristrún and this is Hilda.
Hello.
We are from the Annerley clinic, the midwives clinic, and we are going to start series about various topics related to pregnancy and giving birth in any given situations. We are going to use the opportunity to introduce ourselves during this talk and just a little bit about the importance of educating yourself and how empowering that can be. So I run this clinic in Hong Kong with Hilda, the midwife. I'm not a midwife, but Hilda is the one with all the midwifery related experience, but together we built up sustainable bank of education that we are now ready to offer worldwide, so to speak. Hilda, if you give us a little bit of insight in the importance of educating yourself, why can't you just go with the flow?
Yes, so in the 14 years of practicing as a midwife, I've found that mothers who are otherwise well educated and usually healthy and updated women, they come to our clinic and they are interested obviously in knowing about childbirth, pregnancy and childbirth that is now right in front of them, and they often have views on the pregnancy and on the birth that have been shared by others, stories, experiences, and even on the internet they've read things that turn out to be either negative or non-supportive for whatever their own choices should and would be, and or they are simply myths, wrong information, stories passed on that are not necessarily helpful or true. So instead of saying oh, they are wrong or these are stories that you shouldn't be listening to, this is just a part of this world that they're now entering, and obviously families share their stories. We are just offering education programs and support by midwives that have been, I guess, that have experience and are able to access research and information that will give support to those women in the form of updated evidence-based practice. And the reason for why I've taken such interest in this is that you have so many women, or I see so many women who come after their birth, unfortunately, and say, "This, I wish I'd known this before. I wish somebody told me this." And I guess we have a role to help them to find this information before they give birth.
Yeah, I mean, that is that's very important. So informed choices. So giving them information to make informed choices. Of course, it can vary, right? What are we talking about? What type of information? Just if you give us a broad overview of our topics that we'll be covering. Our next topic is going to be epidural.
Yeah, we're going to just start somewhere. It's a random pick. I've often said that we have to sometimes midwives justify or I guess clarify what our roles are, and some people seem to think that we only support natural choices and natural childbirth and anything that has to do with non-interventions, and we very much do, especially in some of the crowds that I've been in. We have a very healthy population of women who rarely need interventions or any kind of hardcore medical assistance. However, the reality is that in this world we have the option of an epidural, and many women choose to have one. And from my perspective, particularly if you have to be induced or if there is anything special at the childbirth, or simply a real educated wish from the mother to use epidural, I think there's plenty of information to share about it so that they can make that informed choice. and also so that they can use the epidural safely or more safely. Some women seem to have information about it that may make you think that it is a fantastic idea to use the epidural for every single birth, and then other people will say it's a horrible idea and it will only make things worse. And we just happen to be a clinic or practitioners within Annerley that support somewhere in the middle, I guess. And then the cases that are on the more extreme ends are the ones that should and really need the epidural. And then the ones that perhaps they don't really need it, but they don't know how to find other choices. So that's what the talk is going to be about. Just should we use it?
Mm-hmm.
And if we do, how should we do it in the most best way?
Good. Just to underline what a midwife is, I found out that not everyone knows what a midwife is. Not everyone knows that a midwife is medically trained in taking care of healthy women throughout their pregnancy, birth, and postnatal.
Yeah, I guess in every country there's a slightly different role of a midwife. Where I come from, in Scandinavia, in Iceland, midwives they cover healthy childbirth, pregnancy and childbirth and aftercare.
Mm-hmm.
We come from nursing background as well, so 4 years of nursing give us often background and education in further care with newborn, in infant clinics, in school nursing, etc. So where I come from, a midwife is a normal part of the Western medical system, working in hospitals and in clinics.
Yeah.
Breastfeeding is a very big role in the education and also just in our and training and in our role. We cannot practice as midwives if we can't support breastfeeding. And individualized care is a very, very strong part of my training. Now in each country there's a slightly different both role and training of the midwife. And within Annerley, our midwives, they all come from a similar background in that they support this kind of individualized care, updated information, and practicing in a holistic way or a whole way from the beginning of pregnancy until, well, often for years until the next pregnancy happens.
Yeah. Okay, I think this sort of lays the ground.
Yes.
If you can say that. We'll start on Thursday with our first specific talk, and that's going to be on epidural, like we said. And I'll post the article that you wrote last week, and it has been sitting on our blog. So that's going to be the platform, and we're going to welcome other people to join through our Google Hangout. And stay tuned. There's more to come.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.